Hello Simmers! Today we're going to be going over the Sims 4 Parenthood Build by Items, as well as the debug objects. This pack retails for $19.99 USD. However, every few months the EA app does offer sales where you can get this pack for much cheaper. You can also purchase it in a bundle, which will make your overall price decrease. If you do decide to purchase this, you can use a creator code. While it doesn't give you a discount, it is a way for you to support your favorite creators in that it does give them a small commission. In this video, we'll go through the build by items and I'll be giving you my thoughts on these items. Let's get into it. Okay, so we've actually only got one bed in this pack. I feel like they should have added a bunk bed too, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. We've got a few different chairs here. One looks like it can be a living room chair, but sometimes I kind of like to use this as an outdoor chair. I don't know. We've got some table chairs and a bar stool chair. And then we've got our couch here. I like that it actually includes the pillows on there if they don't actually come separately. We've got another one. This one kind of reminds me that it could be like almost an outdoor one. And we do have new cabinets and cupboards in this pack. Can you see the detail of the counter, the speckled pattern to it? Pretty neat. I tried to go through the swatches here, but it wouldn't allow me to go through the swatches. It would just set back to default. But they do come in all the colors, of course. We've got a table. And then we've got another bottom cupboard or side table. But it matches the cupboards. So yeah, it's all kind of cohesive in a way. You can see on this one kind of has the same theme going on, same colors. Got another little table, a little desk. I feel like you could use this as like a jewelry stand or something. I don't know. This is kind of cool because we don't really have too much of this in the game. I guess we do have some in the base game, but it adds something else, you know? And this sink, I think I would rather use this as like a rags to riches thing. This one is kind of boring, not gonna lie. I like this. This is pretty neat. Look at those swatches. Fun. A diary. I think that's a fun piece. This does add a lot more gameplay to The Sims 4. This is already all colored on. In some of the other packs you can get, it looks brand new. This is cool. This, you can have your Sims play with blocks and build towers. The younger ones can learn how to build. It's pretty neat. Got some guitar decals. Bunch of just a wall decals here. We got quite a few of those. Quite a few. I love this mirror. I've been using that in a lot of builds. You can see some of them had the photos up in the left hand corner. We've got another mirror. And then we've got even more. You can see the little flower decals there. We've got a little curtain, which is great for the kitchen, little small windows. I actually like these sheer curtains. Unfortunately, they do not come in multiple heights, so yeah. Little popsicle stick flowers. It looks like the kids are making crafts, so that's kind of fun. Little magazine holder. Got another little toy box type deal. Some bathroom stuff. It's just kind of nice because we don't really have too much in the base game. And we have kids clutter, which I'm pretty fond of. This actually looks like a rug that you would have in the bathroom, like a bath mat. So honestly, that's what I use it for a lot. Got a basic rug here. Comes in different swatches, so that's nice. And I do quite like this fireplace. And we've got twinkle lights. I love these. Some skateboard decks, which is pretty nice. I feel like they kind of got creative with some of the stuff here. More twinkle lights, they're just longer. A laundry basket with clothes in it. And then we've got some kitchen stuff. Little bread holder, and then a dish rack. A fruit bowl, which is just a different shape from the base game. This is pretty neat. Kind of like this with the china. And this, I think this is actually supposed to be for debug, but I'm not quite sure. I love using this one, this little light owl. Yeah, your little kids can play doctor. It's pretty cute. Now, there are so many school projects in this pack. It does add for a lot more gameplay. I think it's pretty cool. You've got different tiers that they could have built, you know. So you've got some that's just okay, and then others that are like way beyond and out there. You can see with the bridges there. And then these little boxes are the kits to build the items. We've got a little desk lamp here. And these jar type fixtures. I don't know, I feel like maybe that should have gone with another pack, but whatever. We've only got 2 different heights for that, but at least we've got that. Another wall decal, but these actually light up. That's pretty cool. A new fridge, which I can always appreciate. Looks like it's supposed to be a smart fridge. And also a new oven stove, which I do appreciate as well. Now I had to go and grab a counter to put this dishwasher on. So we do have a new dishwasher. Awesome, love it. It matches the refrigerator and the stove. And we've got a new bookshelf, a new dresser or buffet type thing. It's pretty neat. Now we're going into the debug items. You can see these are from the doctor's kit. Some pictures, and I don't know what those are supposed to be. They're just invisible. Sometimes they come up that way. I have no idea why. Now these, every time I set them down, it turns to a default color, but if you can see when I'm sliding them there, you can see the different colors that they come in. These are just the place settings for your children or your Sims to set the table with. And they have some paint objects because they like to dump paint everywhere. Some pictures again. And we've got some books, sack lunch. And then here's the debug blocks for that little block table for building. More books. You can see the different volumes, thin to thick. It's pretty neat. Got quite a few items, but yeah, these doors I actually really like. Look at that. They actually got it. It looks very realistic to me, in my opinion, like with the coats hanging there. Here we have wallpapers, very plain, bland, but yeah. And then we've got more so for children. I'm not sure where the fish are coming from, why they put the fish. It's almost like they were for the pets pack, but yeah, I don't know. And then we've got some random, I don't know why there's only one swatch of the trees, but yeah. We've got some tiled ones. These ones would be good, I think, for in the kitchen. You could put them in the bathroom, but I think it looks good for the kitchen. Then we've got some windows. And my opinion, they're just kind of eh. We're going over the styled rooms, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on this pack while we're doing that. As for the build by items, I think this is great if you like a lot of family gameplay. If that's something you're not into, then you probably aren't going to like a lot of the items because so many of them are focused solely towards children. I really love the doors that we've got with the sweaters hanging on them. I think those are they're very realistic. I also really love the mirror with the lights on it. That is my absolute favorite to use so far through all the mirrors that I've seen throughout the packs. I just absolutely love that. But if you're not somebody who enjoys family gameplay, then you probably won't like this. I do think that it adds a lot more activities for the children. They can build little rocket ships. They can build little towers with the blocks. So it does give you a little bit more to do with them. I do like some of the cabinets and stuff that it came with, but those are my thoughts. You guys will have to let me know yours in the comments below. And if you want to see the CAS for this pack, I've got another video on that as well. All right, guys, I will see you later. Bye.